Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things, Monday to Friday at noon. And it's a great Friday, folks. Thank God it's Friday because the weekend is here. And I hope you're going out to support local establishments, live entertainment, get out of the house. Let's have some fun. We got a great show lined up for you today. Today is Friday, January 30th. One more day and January is over and we're already into February of 2026. We got a great show lined up for you guys today, live from Los Angeles, California. The piano man, Nick Sahajas, and the First Lady of Music, Phyllis Sahajas, live from the Grammy Awards. Yes, they're going to show us a couple things here. They're coming on at the mid half hour in the show, right after the weather. So we got a lot going on. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com. Give us a call at 847-769-8609 to book a show. Every show is dedicated to the first responders, the men and women in the military. Let's not forget our veterans who fought for our country. And mostly it's dedicated to people like you who take the time and watch the little show about big things. It's Ocean's Pit. Showtime. Let's go. Thank you, Richie and Seventh Heaven and the boys. It's Ocean's Pit. Hello, hello, hello. You say yes, I say no. Anyway, hello. Anyway, guys, let's get to some business. And we're talking about the number one business, Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. It's time to get your seed started. 8-quart Miracle Grow seed starter mix and or indoor plant mix is 2 for $12. Select the 16-quart bag are 2 for $18. Stock up and save. Buy 3, get 1 free on Ace Basic pleated air filters. And did you guys know that not all LD bulbs are harsh, cool white? They also come in bright white, warm white. Did you know not all LED bulbs? Yes, so get a 10-pack of Fight LED light bulbs, only $9.99. That's less than $1 per bulb. And folks, President's Day is right around the corner, so you get a wild bird seed, 2 20-pound bags for $16, and that runs from February 13th to February 16th. Take care of those wild birds out there in your yard. You know what? They got a lot of good stuff happening here at Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local. The store is Norridge, Des Plaines, Evergreen Park, Warrenville, Fox River Grove, Mesa, Arizona, and Richmond. And coming back to Elmwood Park, October 26, 2026, the new one. So congratulations to Raffaello and Jackie and the JRC Ace Hardware team, always doing what they do best for your neighbors. Ace Hardware. Oh boy, where do we begin? A lot to talk about, folks. Dominic Vincent Carrara is home. Tony and Ange finally bought the baby home for the last 2 days, and he's doing fantastic. The eyes and the hair, the eyes on this kid, holy cow. And the black hair, he's just gorgeous kid. And again, congratulations to our son, Tony and Ange. And, of course, me and Laura became grandparents again for the second time. And we have another one, God willing, coming in April with our son, Joey and Jess. Tree boys, tree. 1, 2, tree. So we're excited about that. All right. Yesterday, Carol Brandolino was on for Toxic Thursday. And again, like I said, by the end of the half hour, right after the weather, Nick and Phyllis Sahajas live from Los Angeles. The Grammy Awards. We're going to find some inside scoop of what's going on in L.A. I want to thank everybody that showed up. Wow, what a crowd last night. Even though it was cold outside, inside it was hot. and jumping at Positano's in Oak Brook. Frank does an incredible job there with their staff and everybody. I want to thank. There's so many people to thank. I just can't remember everybody, but thank you all for coming out. Double T Tony Toto on fire last night. The incredible Lisa P back from Florida. She's ready to roll. Louis Pipes is doing his stuff. Felix Greco doing his stuff. And thank you all. Tony Lulo from Florida there. Jeff Hunt, Carlo, everybody showing up. Gina Carroll, Fred Spins. It was just a great, great night. And thank you so much. We want to keep the party going this weekend. Tonight, Chicago Prime Steakhouse. Now, we haven't been there in 3 weeks, so we're going back tonight, 8 o'clock with the Professor Daryl Armenstad. And then tomorrow, we're going all the way to the south side of Chicago, Plainfield, Illinois, Big Sammy's, Saturday night, 8 o'clock with Double T. So, busy, 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 busy. And, of course, we just got back. We had Callan all day yesterday, too. So it's just grandsons, and it's just a great feeling. What do we got? So we know we just got back from the Chicago Music Cruise, the third one we've had with Seventh Heaven. This was the MSC World America, but we're working on a new one. Richie and Mary from NTD Vacations are working on a brand new cruise. Now, it's coming out soon. This news is coming out soon. You're going to have a year to save and come and join us on a great party out on the ocean. Now, we know some details. We know it's going to be in January of 2027. Looks like it's January 10th from what I'm hearing. The Stars of the Sea, and we're going back to Royal Caribbean. But we'll give you more details, and to find out more details and to get on the website, the emails, go to Mary at ntdvacations.com and get on that mailing list so you can get all that new stuff coming right to you and join us on another Chicago Music Cruise 2027. Oh, yeah. All right. So what do we talk about? So much to talk about here, folks. I got some interesting stories and some stuff. Instagram. If you find this on Instagram, wow. The name of the artist is from China. His name is Wang Liam. Wang Liam. And you see him on, I guess he's a big star out there. He's like Bruno Mars and stuff like that. He's got a big stage show. But his dancers are all robots. Robots. Like you're watching, like you're watching the Super Bowl, the halftime, with all the dancers and stuff. Robots. Check it out. Go to Wang Liam on Instagram and check out him singing on stage. And next to him, the dancers are robots. The future, good or bad. And we've talked this about it before. Look, these artists coming out now with this AI artists, not even a real band. I guess somebody about right before Christmas, before the end of last year, some artist came out, put a song out, a video out, and the song went up on Spotify, sold a lot of numbers, and people were Googling to find out when the band is going to tour and where they're going to be in your town. There is no band. AI, it's fake. It's like Archies. But the Archies were better. It's like the Archies. Yeah, so that seems like it's going to be the future, which is very sad to me. For all you college football fans, Lou Holtz, of course, he was a great coach for college football, Arkansas, South Carolina, mostly, of course, with Notre Dame. He's in hospice right now, so our prayers out to the Lou Holtz family in hospice. Horrible to go to anything like that. Some more recalls. Cheerios, Skillets, Pringles recalled because of rat droppings. What is it with this stuff? Costco, rotisserie chicken recalled. More rat droppings. It's just every day there's something being recalled. It's just crazy. But there's something kind of interesting. If you have any old technology stuff, anything to do, maybe some old CD players or Walkmans or any technical stuff, you can bring them in and trade it for groceries. So if you have anything like that, call your local Costco and find out if they're doing this. It was all over social media. Bring in your old techs, maybe even, I don't know, calculators. I don't know what it consists of, but you can get free groceries. That's not a bad deal because you probably got a lot of that junk laying in your garage or your basement or something like that. So look it up. Maybe get some free groceries. That's a pretty cool deal. If that's the deal, it's a pretty cool deal. Absolutely. Okay. Let's see. Coca-Cola. You see people going, I can't drink. Oh, I can't drink. But don't drink Coke or don't drink Diet Coke. And if you guys know, I don't have to tell you. I'm not I don't know much about stuff, but I do know that Coke is not good for you. If you had Coke and you can Diet Coke and you put your like bolts and screws and stuff, it will clean that stuff up. It's bad for you. Right now, they're saying it's almost worse than alcohol. It's 250 milliliters. That's almost less than a single cup of Coke. Is bad, folks. 60% do damage to your liver. So if you're drinking this on a daily basis or a weekly basis, 3 or 4 or 5, you're in trouble, folks. So this whole thing, well, the alcohol, oh my God, I can't, alcohol. No booze for me, but I'll be vaping all day. Unbelievable. No, I can't drink. It's bad, but I'll vape. Now, I got it. Drinking too much can lead to DUIs and stuff like that and liver and, stuff. But this vaping thing, and I'm going to tell you something. The last time we were on the cruise in March on the Royal Caribbean, they had a smoking section. It wasn't that big, maybe 6 or 7 tables right near a bar, and you could smoke. And I seen cigarette smokers. I seen some vape smokers. I seen cigars, pipe smokers. This was in the Royal Caribbean when we went in March of 2025. But this one, since it was the MSC World America, it's mostly all Europeans on this ship. And we went up to the 8th floor. It's open. You can see the beautiful ocean from the balcony. It's just gorgeous up there. Big screen TV, couple bars. Everybody was smoking. And now, mind you, they're all foreigners. They're coming in, from Italy. They're coming in from all over the world on this ship. A lot of Italians. A lot of people spoke Italian, but there was a lot of German and Irish and Polish and all different speaking their language. But everybody, it was men, women, young kids, old people, young people, whatever it was. I didn't see that many cigar smokers besides our group of maybe 8 guys. I seen a couple other ones, but not that many. I seen cigarette smoking like crazy, women and men. And I seen vape. Every person you can imagine. I mean, whether they were young, old, whatever. I never seen so many vape on one floor. It was crazy. But all the smoke and everything was going out onto the sea, the ocean and the air. So it didn't affect anybody. But it's crazy what people think. Well, the alcohol, obviously, the vaping, it's all bad for you. But everything, my dad always said, everything in moderation. Everything in moderation, right? That's important. What do we got today? Ronnie B. Elvis. There's Mary. Sign up to Mary at ntdvacations.com. Tell her Tony sent you and get yourself booked on that new cruise. There's Buddy. Buddy, how are you doing, buddy? I want to wish your son, Philip Edward, happy 30th birthday to my buddy's son, Philip. Happy birthday to your son. Mary, how are you doing? Michael Sansone from Arizona, hanging and banging. Dennis Lake Geneva. Jeff Hunt in the house. Great seeing my buddy Jeff last night. So, like I said, coming on at 12:30-ish, Nick and Phyllis Sahaj is live from Los Angeles, California at the Grammy Awards. Stick to the flower. Vape sucks. Right. Oh, there you go. I agree with you, Mike. I don't do it myself. I don't smoke pot myself. The only thing I do is cigars, and I do a pipe. The regular pipe, not that other pipe. Yeah, Pepsi's bad for you too. Any of that stuff is. Franny, what's up, my dear? Hope you're doing well. All right. Storm coming supposedly Friday, later tonight, maybe early into Saturday. They're saying between 1 to 3 inches near Indiana. It's supposed to be like 6 to 8 inches. So I don't know, what the weatherman We don't know. But the last couple times, the weatherman has been pretty accurate when it came to the snow and stuff. So be careful this weekend. But still go out and support your bands and live entertainment. You got to do that. Very, very important. Now, there's a lot of crazy people in this world. Tattoos. I know a lot of people. It's a big thing. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger. I've got a couple of them, one or two on my arm, a couple other stuff. Nothing crazy. I got, but you see a lot of people out there. They have their whole arms tattooed or their whole body, men and women, older, younger. Nothing wrong with it. If that's your boat, that's your boat. Whatever it is, I got to get once. Now look, I got Callan right now. I've already got my kids tattooed on my arm, and of course, I got my wife's on my arm. But I'm gonna get another one. We've got Callan, and now we got Dominic, and now we're gonna wait for Joe and Jess's boy that's gonna be coming in April, God willing, and then I'm gonna get one of all the 3 grandkids because I think that's very cool. But here's a gentleman, folks. He loves the Chicago Bears. Now, I know when you love your team, whether it's the Cubs, Sox, Yankees, whatever, and when we get a little ballistic and we get a little crazy. Now, there's some guys that go really nuts with the memorabilia. Did I say that right? Jerseys and T-shirts and footballs and baseball bats, and you're collecting baseball cards and pitchers and jerseys and all that stuff. It's something that you love to do at a different team. So this gentleman here, and I didn't get a chance to get his name or actually where he's from because I didn't get a chance to do that because I ran out of time today. Got a haircut and I still have to fix my hair. So it's a little flat right now. But anyway, so this gentleman has tattooed on his entire body 157 signatures of the Chicago Bears football team. Some old ones, some new ones. 157 players on this gentleman's body. Now, okay, you want to get animals, you want to get skeletons, you want to get whatever stuff, blah, 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 blah. Is this insane? 157. And what if he decides, what if they move to Indiana and then they're the Indiana Bears and then this guy's pissed off because he might not be a Bear fan anymore. It's a little crazy to my, just me. I'm an old school guy. Sandra, how are you doing, Dennis? Ice Festival is up in Lake Geneva. Yeah, it's beautiful. If you ever get a chance to get out there, they have all the ice sculptures. Go stay at some of these great little hotels. Go to the Getaway, French Country Inn. Great place. My friend, of course, Gina from the Lazy Cloud. Anyway, get out there if you got nothing going on this weekend and go see the ice sculptures. It's pretty cool, man. Very, very cool. 157 tattoos. Wow. Today is Squatters Day. Don't shop today. Don't leave the house today. Don't get gas today. Don't buy anything with credit cards for the government. No government day. Blah, 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 blah. Squatters Day. Don't go to work today. Yolanda, what's up, my dear friend? I want to see how many people are not going to work today. How many people did not go to work today because of this sit down or whatever you want to call it? And, it's your Kim Peterson LeFew, great entertainer in the Chicagoland area. Kim, I think it's your daughter's birthday, if I read it right. Happy birthday to your daughter, Kimmy. Yolanda, what's up? So, it's no work today, no school today. How many of you people did not send your kids to school today because of this? Jeff bought a bag of ice, going to go buy a ton of shit today. I'm there too. I got a haircut today. I got gas today. I bought some cigars today. I'm spending my money. I'm working today. I don't have any kids, but if I do have my kids, but they don't go to school. But if they did, they'd be going to school. So there's no school, no work, no bullshit. Oh, what the hell? Okay, so some people say it's a peaceful protest, and you have every right to do whatever you want. But what does it do? What does it do for that 24 hours? You want to do it? You want to really make a stand? Take the whole month off. Take the whole month off. Don't go to work. Tell your boss, I ain't coming in. And right now, they probably can't even fire you now because of all this crazy things, the way the world is right now. It's a little crazy. You're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Coming up in about 10 minutes or so, Nick and Phyllis Sahaj is live from Los Angeles, the Grammy Awards. Blue. I'm excited. You know what else I'm excited about? Armando Supermarkets, 925 Liberty Street in Elgin, Illinois. Buy local, shop local for the best produce around. Go see my buddy Danny at Armando's Supermarkets. All right. Also, okay, here's a scenario. Now, Jimmy Hammer, if you're watching, you won a $25 gift card. I need your address, or wait till next Thursday and come to Zaza's and pick it up yourself. Anyway, and a new segment that I'm going to be doing, folks, starting mid-February. It's going to be Tony Ocean Fan and Friend of the Month. I'll pick a fan who's a friend or not a friend, just a fan, whatever it is, and I'm going to have them on the show, Ocean's Pit. And we're going to find out about them, what they do for a living, what kind of family they have. If you're interested, because there's a lot of great fans that we have, and they come out. Some of them came out to be very great friends. So Tony Ocean, Fan of the Month. I think it'll be really cool to find out what some of these people do and some of their likes and all that good stuff. And I'm looking forward to that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. All right. Let me put yourself in this scenario. You're on a train. You got on the train. You're sitting down on the train. And standing next to you, standing on the bus, let's say you're on a bus or a train, like I said, you already got a seat. But standing around you, you see 4 different individuals. Number 1, let's say number 4, you see a mom standing holding her baby. Number 4. Number 3, you see a guy or a woman, broken leg, with a crutch, handicapped maybe. Number 3. Number 2, you see a pregnant woman. Number 2. And number 1, you just see an elderly lady or an elderly gentleman. Number 1, do you give up your seat? And if you give up your seat, who do you give the seat up to? Very interesting. Because all 4 of them should be sitting down instead of us who is healthy. So if it was me, the mom with the baby, my audio is not on. Oh, I don't know. Hanging and banging, you're the only one that does not hear it right now. So I'm sorry you're having some problems on your end there. All right. So again, you got the mom with the baby. You got the handicapped or a guy or girl on crutches. You got a pregnant woman and you got an older person. Here's what I'm going to do for you guys. For me, the mom holding the baby, they're tough. Women are very tough, and that's their baby. So they're going to stand and just see where I'm coming at. The handicap, the guy's on the crutch. Now, if a guy's on a crutch or a woman's on a crutch, they got at least somebody holding them up. Not so bad. The pregnant woman, that was going to be my first choice. But boils down to it, folks, I'd have to give my seat to an elderly. And I'm not talking about 70. I'm talking about an older person. You can see that's very fragile. A man or a woman, I think I would give the man or woman my seat, the older person. Now, I don't know what you guys would think, but that's what I'm thinking on my end. Always to the elderly. All right, so that's what I was saying, Mary. I agree with you there. I was either going to give it to the pregnant lady or give it to the elderly. Either way. It also depends on how bad the elderly person looks or, if he's, punched over, whatever it is. You have to respect your elders, man. I still open the door for the elders. I still say, yeah, even though sometimes they don't say thank you. But I think it's very important to take care of the elderly. Thank you. Violet says an older person. I agree with you on that. I hope you're doing well. Trains rarely have. All right, there you go, Dennis. So thank you. Forget the train. Let's get to the bus. I haven't rode the bus in I don't know how long, so I couldn't tell you. But I went on the bus a couple times when you go from the airport, to the terminal, and you see people hanging up, standing up, or, holding onto the pole or holding onto that grip that comes down from the ceiling. So I'm going to give it to the elderly. That's me. And right now we've got Violet saying the older person, Ronnie B. older person. Someone, Mary said older person or the pregnant lady. But so far, I think we're all agreeing on the same thing. To the elderly, I think they need to have that seat. I think that's very important. Absolutely. All right. So what else we got here? Yes. Ask others to help you out. There's seat. Help others. Yes, Dennis, you're absolutely right, pal. We're announcing a couple of our Lake Geneva dates. First date coming up May 9th. May 9th. Oceans Rat Pack. Tribute to Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr. will be at the Cove in Lake Geneva. Dinner show at the Cove on May 9th, right around Mother's Day. That's going to be one of the, we have a lot of dates this year. It's in Wisconsin. We got a couple at the Parrot, Thirsty Pear. We got a bunch at the Getaway. We got one at Mars. So one at the Cove coming up on May 9th. A buddy says older. All right. We got a couple more minutes. Marriage rates are dropping, with 1 to 4 adults now choosing to stay single for life. Recent national data shows that nearly 1 out of 4 American adults say they have no plans to ever get married. This trend spans of all age groups, not just younger people. Marriage rates in the U.S. have hit a historic low, with 2024 data showing the steepest decline in decades. Main reasons people are financially more independent, fear of divorce, desire of personal freedom. For many, companionships no longer depends on the ring or the legal commitment. Live together, maybe, whatever it is. But that's what it's showing right now. And yeah, so, but like I said, all my kids got married. Joey just got married. Marissa's getting married in May. To some people it works, some people it don't. All right, here's something very interesting. Do I believe it? I don't know, but it's on Instagram. It's on nightcreepyvideo.com. Over 300 people are currently frozen in cryogenics facilities. Their bodies preserved in liquid nitrogen, waiting for technology that doesn't yet exist. David, what's up, David? Hope you're well. The process is called cryonics. Begins with immediately after legal death. Blood is replaced with antifreeze-like chemicals, and the body is cooled to 196 C. Celsius, if I'm pronouncing that right. I don't know. Anyway, the goal is prevent decay until further medicine can repair cells, cure disease, and possibly reserve death itself. Scam? Crazy? Impossible? No. I think we don't even know what half the world, we have the secrets that the world has right now between the government and everything like that. I would not be surprised. Now, I don't know how those 300 dead people were picked. Are they celebrities? Are they political people? Are they your everyday, every Joe? I don't know. A lot of questions we don't know. And the way things are, we're going to never know. We'll only know what they want us to know. So, all right. A couple more minutes, folks. We're going to bring on Nick and Phyllis Sahajas. But before that, what happens to a hotel room before you check in? You guys go on vacations. You go on cruises. You go away. You rent a hotel for the weekend or whatever it is. You're going to a hotel. What happens to the hotel rooms before you check in? Let's start with number 6. Bathtub jets. often contained old soap, scum, and bacteria. Bathtub. Maybe some of these places even have jacuzzis. So are they cleaning them out right? I don't know. That's number 6. Number 5, pillows are reused for years. Stains hidden under fresh cases. You know what? Now that's something you can check real fast. And you go to a hotel room, look at the pillow. If it can zips, if you can take it out, take a look what that looks like. Because if the inside looks like crap, call the front desk. You know, they hide it with those pillowcases, a little perfume, a little chocolates on the bed. Ooh. Number 4, bedspreads and comforters almost never get washed between guests. 3, remotes, switches, and handles rarely disinfected. Now, on the cruise, we did do that. I wiped down the remote, door handles. I wiped down with some wipes. I did that. That remote, even in your own home, you don't realize how much damage that has. Number 2, toilets. Don't always get a proper scrub, just a quick wipe. The seat. Take some soap. Bring some wipes. Wipe it down before you put your butt on there. And number 1, the room was likely cleaned in under 10 minutes. Maybe the corners are ignored. Certain parts aren't vacuumed. Unfortunately, we give you this horrible outlook of what these rooms are going to be like. Do the black light test on the bed, linens. Oh, Scott, that's true. Rich, here's some dumb business decisions. A music software company called Reaper just shut itself down because it doesn't like the political environment. On their website, they posted closed, national shutdown, no work, no school, no shopping, stop funding ICE, come back tomorrow. Oh, Richie, we're talking about Richie Offer, of course, from Seventh Heaven, the best band in the city of Chicago. I don't care what anybody says. I feel sorry for all these customers that need assistance, support, but can't because of their temper tantrum. Yeah, that's true too. Like we were just talking about that. You don't go to work. You didn't bring your kids to school. You're not going to buy anything. What if your computer breaks down? What if you need that? Where's that 24-hour service that help? We decided to take off. General, Robert Travanzano is in the house. I heard Walt Disney is one of the Frozen people. Could be. Like I said, out of the 300 people that they have frozen, I wonder who they are. Who they are. Interesting. All right. So like I said, 12:33, you know what time it is? It's time for, but before it's time for business. And not only is Ace Hardware, JRC Ace Hardware stores, it's the weather. Brought to you by our good friends from JRC Ace Hardware. Today is January 30th. It's 15 degrees out there. Feels like -3, 71% humidity, 8-mile-an-hour winds. It's a little chilly out there, folks. And around 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, it looks like it's going to be 40% chance of some snow here in Chi-Town going into Friday night, into Saturday. I hope it comes. If it comes heavy, let it come in Saturday night after my gig in Plainfield at Big Sammy's. Let it snow like after midnight. So that is the weather. Be careful out there, guys, and be careful for when you're working out there, the linemen and all the people that work outside. Bundle up, stay warm, and don't forget your pets. Make sure your pets, don't keep them outside too long. And that is the weather, brought to you by JRC Ace Hardware. Buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Our good friends from Ace. All right. So we got some good guests on today. My friends for a very long time. Nick has been on the show many times, Phyllis. We're talking about the piano man, Nick Sahajas, and the first lady of music, Phyllis Sahajas. Nick's always involved in some great music, great bands. Of course, he does his tribute to Billy Joel. And, of course, he has the Chicago Hitmen, songs of the 70s and the 80s, his own Piano Man solo show. He's the piano player, guitar player in the Dream Police, tribute to Cheap Trick, which will be at the Hard Rock Casino. Wednesday, April 1st, April Fool's Day, National Cheap Trick Day. We're so excited for that. But he's also a songwriter, and he's now a member of the Grammy Awards, the voting Grammy Awards, and it's taking place February 1st. So Nick and Phyllis are down in, or up or down, whatever, in Los Angeles. Live.
Oh, no.
Nick and Phyllis Sahajas.
Oh, wait.
It's down and
Is
over.
California up? Is California up?
It's down. It's down and
It's
over.
down.
Out.
Down and over.
Yeah.
Nick and Phyllis, you guys are looking great. How are you guys doing?
Great.
Wonderful, wonderful. It's going to be about 85 degrees here today, so that's refreshing for us. Looking forward to that.
Well, it's good. Yeah, well, while you're out there, it's going to be a lot of fun. And Nick, like I was telling everybody, you've been involved in music for years, going back to Ruffian, managed by Paul Anka, being signed, I think, for MCA Records, I think, and everything else you've been doing with the Piano Man and the Hitman and the Dream Police and everything, and your solo shows that you've been doing. And this is a dream of yours for a long time, to become a member of the Grammys. Now, right now, where are you standing? It looks like you're peddling for coins.
We're
We're trying to adjust the phone because we could only see half of us.
we're in what's called LA Live. It's the whole area around the theater. Here, I'm going to walk around so you can see stuff.
Yeah.
So I'll show you. Tomorrow, the first thing they're going to do is have
Could you hear us?
the premiere Grammy Awards, which are the smaller awards that you don't see on television.
Okay.
And that starts at like 12:30 and goes for, I don't know, probably about a Josie Music Awards kind of length of time.
Okay.
So
inside joke.
that's over here. I don't know if you can see behind me.
Yeah.
That's the
there it is.
theater.
Go up.
Yeah, so
bring it down a little bit. Bring it down. It says, oh, yeah,
Down.
I can see it. There you go. There's the man. Let's see. The guy's got a Trump t-shirt on. Okay. Wait a minute. Oh, no. Anyway. Yeah. Okay. I see it. I see it.
That's the Peacock Theater. And if you look over here,
Yes.
everything behind me, it's all blocked out.
Oh,
Everything's
yeah,
blocked out. So this is normally all open, this area, but there's everything's blocked out. So why don't you hold this for a minute?
I'm gonna hold
My
it.
arm's getting tired.
I'll hold it, and then let me hold this back so you can you see?
The Toyota building. Yes, I see that. Very cool.
Yeah.
Everything is blocked off. They got barricades. For the big,
And look at the advertisement that they do around here. It's unbelievable. Can you see these towers?
yes, Toyota.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Wow.
so all of this. So yeah, they have this all blocked off. We're walking you around to the entrance of. Let me put my face in there, and I'm not going to chew gum this time. Here.
Okay.
We're walking you around to the crypto.com arena, which is where the Grammy Awards will be
It's the
tomorrow,
back
Sunday
of the
night.
red carpet.
And this right behind me here, see this, I don't know if you can see it,
See the
giant
tent?
tents behind us.
Yes. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
Tents, and you got a big gate
That-
and all that.
Yeah, that's all blocked off because that's where the red carpet's going to be.
Nikki,
That
what do
leads
you
up to the
think?
crypto.
How many people you think are going to be at this event? Is the smaller party as big as the actual event, attendance wise?
I would say the crypto. I mean, think about a Lakers game or something like that. That's the crypto.com. That's where they play.
Okay.
So that's
It was
the
the
giant
Staples
stadium. It used to be the Staples Center.
Okay. So let me
there's-
ask you something. The crypto awards. What kind of awards would be given there? Like
No, that's just the name of the arena. That's where the Grammy Awards are.
okay.
Like-
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
United
The
Center.
Peacock that we just showed you, that is where the smaller awards are going to be that they don't show on television. Like
Okay.
best classical artist, best this, best that,
Right.
best
Okay.
producer for a classical album, that kind of stuff.
They don't show
All
on
right.
the ones they don't show on TV at the big Grammy at night, but they are still Grammy Awards, but it's a premiere. So it's like pre-Grammy, but we still have to
Okay.
be in gowns and all dressed up
Yeah,
in
and
red carpet.
And I've got some friends that are actually nominated for awards in that theater for Grammy
Wow.
Awards. So I'm going to support them because I did vote for them. So
Yeah,
Well, I
that's
hope-
very cool.
fingers
And
crossed.
being a Grammy member, I know you've been trying to do it for a long time, voting member. Is it the procedure? Was it is it hard how does that work? Do you send out an application? How does that come about?
Actually, I did it. When I did it last year, it was the first time I tried to become a member, and I got in.
Yeah,
What
I
are you
just
gonna
wanted to tell you something. So I don't know if you can see behind us this long corridor, but
Yes.
there's people all over. They look like Men in Black. We'll try to find them, but they're dragging in big suitcases, and I'm sure they're wardrobes, things. They're
Yeah.
setting up,
Trophies.
setting up. Yeah, they're setting up like tents inside of the red carpet.
Just so the guys on the corner.
Yeah, they're here. See, looking back of us here. See them? See the guys in the back there?
Oh yeah, yes.
They're so here you go, honey. They're all over.
What she's trying to say, there's a lot of men in black around here.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot of security. I'm sure
Absolutely.
there's gonna have to be a lot of security there
Yeah, there's
tonight,
some right
especially when it all goes down. There you go. All right, there you go. Well,
They're everywhere.
those are security people. Don't freak out. They're not ICE. ICE is in Minneapolis. But anyway, yes. So they are security guys. But Nikki, so you applied, you got in, you got a letter.
Yeah.
And what does that entitle you now?
Being a voting member of the Recording Academy lets me vote for the Grammy Awards. There are a bunch of different programs that you could be a part of, mentorships, things like that. There's just it's a whole community that's kind of cool to be a part of. Last night, I met with a whole bunch of my fellow Greeks that are parts of the Recording Academy. They all reached out, so let's go to dinner Thursday night, and I met all these people, and they were just so amazing. My God, what these people have accomplished in their life, I was blown away by it.
They're professors and doctors
Yeah.
and music teachers, Grammy winners, songwriters. They're international artists that they were showing us stuff that were blowing me away. And they had their assistants with them that were sitting with us. It was amazing. Just
And on
made-
top of everything else, they were the most humble and sweetest people I've ever met.
yeah.
I mean, not at all full of themselves, and what they've accomplished, they could easily be.
Oh.
So behind us here, that long ass little tent right there, that's I believe that's the red carpet right there. It's gonna be underneath that tent. And then here,
Okay.
of course, there's the Crypto Center,
There's a
where the
crypto
awards
center.
will be.
Yeah.
That's where the
And,
Academy Awards will be.
And Phyllis, what would you be wearing at this event?
Oh, I have a gown. I'll be wearing it with
She's gonna be Cinderella in
Uh,
black.
Okay.
lots of band-aids tucked in my high heels because I always wear gym shoes. So yeah, but it's going to be really, I feel real pretty and it's really nice. It's a
You've
real
got to
nice
figure it's a
gown.
long day. The Peacock Theater with the premiere award show, which is is going to be from maybe 4 years. I don't know. It starts at 12:30. I'm not sure how late it goes, but nobody goes home in between.
No,
So even if it goes from 12:30 to 3:30, then everybody gets together at the JW Marriott, which is right next door, hangs out there until this starts, which is going to be 5 o'clock,
right.
7 o'clock Central Time. So
Okay. So did you get it? Did you get like an itinerary in the mail of everything that's going to be happening?
Yeah,
how you
it's
found
all
out
through-
about all these parties?
it's all through email. But then I also reached out to some friends who've been here before, and they
Okay.
told me this is going on right after this at 1 o'clock your time, 11 o'clock our time is the Muse party, I guess it's called.
Yeah.
All
He's
right.
like, yeah, just
Today.
go to that. Tell them you know me, so and so, blah blah blah. Tell them it's your first time, and there's like millions of parties. And then tomorrow, Sunday night after the Grammys, there's an after party at the Grammy Museum. And then after that, there's an after party, which we're going to.
So we're
That
going
sounds
to that.
very confusing and long, but you're going to have a great time. Nick,
Oh,
there's a
absolutely.
chance you might how about like your seats? How does that work? I mean, how do you get your own assigned seat when you
Yes.
walk in? I mean, yeah. So
for the
it's
Grammy Awards, I bought tickets in the silver section, so I got some really nice seats. I just got them yesterday in the mail because they waited a
He
long
didn't
time
buy
to
him
send them.
yesterday. He-
No, I bought them when they first went on sale a while ago, but I
Yeah.
just got them in my little Access app
Because they do sell
yesterday.
out.
Oh, they sold out.
you
Yeah.
tell me you said soda seats. What does that mean?
No,
No, silver.
silver.
Oh,
So
silver.
there's there's platinum, there's gold, there's silver, there's bronze, and and so on. And so I got kind of like middle of the road, which was still extremely expensive.
Yeah, sure,
Yeah, if you're a
sure.
nominee, you get a free ticket, but
But I think like the platinum ones, they're about 2,400 each.
Okay.
But those, I mean, sure, I'll hold it. Yeah.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna go stand in front of Kobe Bryant. By the way,
Okay.
these statues, they're so.
Yeah, that was just an anniversary of his death a couple days ago. Of
Yeah,
course,
I know. If you look at see the flowers.
the flowers. Yes, of course, we
Yeah.
lost Kobe Bryant and his daughter in a helicopter crash, I think, or was
Yeah.
it a airplane crash
Yeah.
that happened a couple days ago?
Yeah.
Yes.
That was it. It was it last? How long ago? I'm not.
It's not
sure.
yet.
No, we went to the statue. I did post it. It's a beautiful statue of Kobe and Gigi. Yeah, but
And that was his
anyway,
daughter, yes, yeah. But I know
Yeah,
they
a
had
lot
the
of-
anniversary. It was the
Yeah.
anniversary of the death just a couple days ago.
yeah.
We didn't mention it on the show.
Here,
There you go, Kobe. Yeah,
Yeah.
very nice,
Yeah.
very nice.
So there's really cool statues here,
Hey, Nick,
everybody.
if you guys are watching us, we are live Ocean's Pit here. Tony, and Nick and Phyllis are live from Los Angeles at the Grammy Awards. Nick, did you submit something? One of your songs
Yeah.
or anything? How does that work?
I submitted the EP that I did with the band, Crossing 83.
Okay.
But it was one of those last minute things, and I didn't have time to really, you have to be able to network and work with people and try to get votes. And I
Yeah.
didn't have the time to do that. So this year, for the next Grammy Awards, I'm going to submit the album that I'm working on right now. And
Okay.
I've met a lot of people that I can now network to and say, hey, make sure you vote for me.
And maybe you can,
Fingers
maybe you never know though, Nick. They'll listen to your music, and even maybe you might get something out of it. Besides, and maybe you can even get one of these major celebrities to pick up one of your
That'd be
songs. Wouldn't
Yeah.
that be really cool too?
Not only that,
I'm going
but
to go as far as I can to reach these people before I get arrested. So there we go.
But, yeah, so another thing that's nice about this with Nick meeting all these groups of people, they do have session players in a lot of these where they need a keyboard part or something, and they might be asked to go to LA and record on their work or their piece of work,
Yes.
and they go to each
Or
other.
Abbey Road again.
Abbey Road,
Yeah.
yeah, one of our friends just got back from Abbey Road, and he just recorded another.
He recorded
Beautiful,
with the London
yeah.
Philharmonic Orchestra. So
And he's up for a nomination again this year. He won last year.
yeah, I think that's
Um,
classical piece.
Yeah,
And,
so he's a producer.
Speaking of Abbey Road and the Beatles, January 30th, 1969 was the last time the Beatles performed on the rooftop concert. Yeah, January 30th, 1969, the last Beatles performance up on the rooftop. Unplanned concert that they had.
They're having a Beatles movie coming
Oh
out.
yeah, he sent me the pictures.
Oh, all right. Yeah,
Of the
yeah.
four
Guys,
guys.
they look pretty decent.
Here, can you
I
hold
think
it
it's
up?
going to be kind of cool. Some people are getting some, they say that some of them don't look like it. I'm just happy to see the story, the individual story, which I think will be very, very cool. Nick,
Absolutely.
what is the chance you might rub into some celebrities? If there is anybody you want to meet, who would it be?
It's hard to say. I mean, I would love to meet any of these people. Like Billie Eilish, I think is incredibly talented. I would love to meet somebody like that.
David Grohl.
Dave Grohl, that'd be cool. Foo Fighters. There we go.
Foo Fighters.
Phyllis wants to meet Snoop Dogg. I don't know why.
Snoop Dogg, get some pot, have some fun. Yeah,
Well,
why not? It's be good.
She wants to share a blunt with him, I think. I don't know.
You want to say, yeah, why not? Hey, if you're going to do it with the best, right? Do it with the best. Nick, any other music that are nominated? Because I've been out of the business. I mean, for listening to anything new, is anybody nominated that we might know of, like famous-wise, that you know of? Because I don't even know. I mean, is rock and roll still in the Grammys now?
Yeah, but it's really not anywhere near as predominant. It seems like it's all about, the Taylor Swifts and the Sabrina Carpenters and people like that have, the real big popularity. And those are the big awards, the people that do those.
Can I
When I
ask
look-
what is a
Albums,
Sabrina? What's a Sabrina Carpenter? Is she one of the Carpenter's family?
She is a short blonde girl that
Okay.
I think won Song of the Year last year or something like that. And she was all over the nominees when I voted this year. I saw her for Album of the Year, Song of the Year. I don't even know what the difference of Song of the Year and Record of the Year is. To me, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see
What
her all
about
over
the live performances? Who's performing at the Grammys live? Anybody?
Well, they've been slipping it out here and there, so I'm not really sure of everybody who's performing. I saw a couple of people, and I can't
I
even
saw
remember.
Farrell is presenting.
No,
Harry Styles. I don't know who's performing,
Yeah, they had some pretty decent ones.
but we'll let you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I know you guys are busy doing your stuff. First of all, congratulations, Nick, on your to become a member of the Grammys. Would be kind of cool. And I'm sure you guys are going to take a lot of pictures and enjoy what you're doing. But out of any other, what are you looking forward to out of anything? One last question. What are you looking forward to come out of this after you're done with this special event?
I've already accomplished quite a bit by just a lot of the people that I've already met that are all members of the Recording Academy. Like Phyllis said, if I can get into the ear of some of these people and they're looking for somebody and they go, hey, why don't we think about Nick to come and put keyboard on this? And the next thing you know, you're flying out to LA or flying to England or somewhere else to put some down. It's all about networking. It's all about meeting as many people as you can.
Yeah.
So that's I'm looking to come out of this more than anything. I mean,
well, whatever you're going to do, it's a lot of good things are going to happen for you, Nikki, because you're a good guy. Saint Nick, I still love you. And listen, you guys have a lot of fun out there. Knock them dead. Take a lot of pictures, and then we will see you when you get home. Okay, pal?
Hey, well, congratulations on the baby.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Unbelievable.
It is pretty cool. Pretty cool, guys. Thank you so much. Listen, go on, have a good time out there, and bring some of that warm weather when you get back.
Absolutely. All right, we love you.
All right, man.
Love you guys. Nick Hodges, Phyllis Hodges, ladies and gentlemen, live from Los Angeles, the Grammy Awards, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty cool. And they're cool. So, Nick, if you're just joining us, Nick is a voting member of the Grammys. Pretty cool thing to have underneath your belt. Carol, how are you doing? Kathy Apolito. Look, I think I'm going to see you tonight. So very cool. Yvette, how you doing? Francine, Double T, what's up? Great job last night. Double T, I'll see you in an hour, right? In an hour. We got a show together at the Radcliffe. Anyway, very cool stuff. And we got some other shows we're going to promote for you fast. February 7th, a new venue called Gusto's in Glenview. My buddy Jimmy Place's family reopened the restaurant. We're excited to be there on the 7th. On the 12th of February, we'll be at the Chez Paul Rooftop Concert in Arlington Heights. On the 14th, Ocean's Rat Pack with the Main Event Band at the Impact Fuel Room in Libertyville. This is sold out. This show is sold out for Valentine's Day. Love that venue. We sold it out last year, so I'm excited about that. 21st of February, we'll be back by Greg at Taverna on Division in Melrose Park. On the 28th, there'll be a brand new venue called Rookies in Hoffman Estates with the Main Event Band, Double T, Tony Toto, Mikey D, and Bob Pucci on guitar. Lilia, how you doing? Albert, what's up, pal? And two more new venues. March 7th will be at Johnny Cab's with the Main Event Band and Lisa P on Saturday, March 7th, and March 21st, a brand new venue called 218 Distillery in Highwood with the Main Event Band. Tonight, Chicago Prime Steakhouse, 8 o'clock with the Professor Daryl Armenstadt. Tomorrow, Big Sammy's in Plainfield. We got birthdays. Birthdays for Friday, January 30th. Vic Mature played Samson and Goliath, Samson, and a lot of other great movies celebrating. Yogi Bear, hey, boo-boo, little picnic basket. Yogi Bear, 68 years old. Ernie and Bert was 54 yesterday. Ernie from Sesame Street. Yogi, 68 years old. Julie Saratella, the wife of Bill Saratella from Ocean's Rat Pack, her mother, Jean, and I hope she's doing well. Happy birthday, Jean. Gene Hackman, another great actor. Franklin D. Roosevelt would have been celebrating a birthday. One of my favorite actors, Christian Bale, 51 years old. For you wrestling fans, Royal Rumble is this weekend. Becky Lynch, 39 years old. William McKinley, Mount McKinley, celebrating a birthday. Adam Lambert, of course, he's the singer of Queen, taking the spot of Freddie Mercury. Adam Lambert, 46 years old. Oprah Winfrey, 72 years old today. Tommy Ramone of the Great Ramones, one of the original members. Tommy Ramone. Let's see, Dick Martin. Remember Rowan and Martin? Laughing? Dick Martin would have been a celebrated birthday. Phil Collins, Genesis, 75 years old. Chicago entertainer Vic Pacini celebrating a birthday today. And Superdog, they say 16 years old. I thought it was there a lot longer. It said it started in 2010. I thought it started there a lot longer. I could be wrong, but it said something today about 16. Maybe they remodeled 16 years ago. How do I know? Anyway, interesting stuff, folks. Interesting stuff. Yeah, it was cool to have Nick and Phyllis on. We got some time yet. Here's some other questions from headlines. Decorative Christmas trees for other holidays. All right, Christmas. You set it up, right? Early November, right? Whatever it is. Keep it up till mid-January. What if you kept the Christmas tree up all year round? February, Valentine's Day. March, St. Patrick's Day. April, Easter. May, Baba. June, George Washington Day. Black Lives Matters Day. Columbus Day. Thanksgiving. And just keep it up and just change. Wouldn't that be cool? Just put a corner somewhere, put the tree up, and decorate it for your birthday. You can put pictures of your family. It's starting to snow right now. Okay, thank you, Albert. I think tonight people will still come out. I'm worried about with the snow. It's winter. It's Chicago. So keeping the tree up. Good idea, bad idea. I don't know. It would be interesting. Would be very, very interesting to see if people would do that. Makes you. President Trump signed a Home Gym Deduct Act, making home gym equipment tax deductible as medical. Pretty cool if you these things at home. And why make your bed in the morning? Good point, Boyd. What's the point? Good point. But this is to write off any gym stuff for your home. That's pretty cool if you can get a break on that. Because that stuff is pretty expensive. You want to hear something that's really interesting? Fun, actually. The man who invented Match.com. Now, I don't know nothing about this. I'm married, so I don't know anything about these dating sites. But Match.com, Gary Creeman, he was a founder of Match.com, had his girlfriend leave him for a man she met on that dating platform. He created it in the mid-'90s, the ironic twist that proved his site worked. Even though it broke his heart, he had encouraged his girlfriend to test the site to gain early users. And she ended up finding someone else, an event that highlighted the platform's effectiveness despite the personal setback for Gary Creeman. So what does Gary care? He invented that. He's got a lot of money, I'm sure. So he can find himself another girl on Match.com. Right? Sometimes obese people can't get their CT scan at the hospital because they're too big. What do? Some of them are sent to the zoo. Now, whether you believe that or not, I don't know. But they got to weigh the horses and the elephants and stuff like that, right? So if these people are big, I mean, the picture on here, this person is huge. It says on copecalendar.com, imagine getting sent to the zoo. See, sometimes people who are large and can't use normal health equipment, instead they'll be sent to the zoo. This allows them to CT scans and similar procedures. I don't know if that's true, but you heard it here. And last but not least, scientists say that drunk people laugh 5 times more than sober people. No shit, because you're drunk. You laugh at anything, right? A behavior experiment tracking laughter in mixed social settings found a test difference. Of course, You're louder when you drink. You're more honest when you drink. The truth comes out when you drink. So I can see 5 times more people who drink laugh harder than people who don't drink. So the moral of the story is drink and laugh and have a good time. That's all. That's all I got. That's all I got, folks. Tonight, Chicago Prime Steakhouse. Tomorrow, Big Sammy's in Plainfield. We want to thank our guests, of course, Nick and Phyllis Hodges, Chicago Piano Man Live from Los Angeles. They are going to be going to the Grammy Awards, which actually is February 1st, I think, when they show it on television. But they're doing it this weekend. So congratulations. Hopefully Nicky gets, I know he's nominated, put his nomination for something. Maybe he'll pick something and win. But anyway, it's a big honor for Nick to do this. Congratulations, Nick and Phyllis. And anybody else who might have been a member of the voting. I want to thank you guys all for watching. Paulina, hi. Yvette, Richie from Seventh Heaven watching today. Richie, thank you, my brother. Don't forget the new Chicago Music Cruise 2027. We'll be making an announcement very shortly so we can do that all again on the ChicagoMusicCruise.com. It's time to say to our sponsor, that's right, Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Save on all supplies you need for your next paint project. Buy one, get one 50% off on Clark and Kensington or Royal Paint. Select Ace paint kits, which includes tray, brush, rollers, and select Frog painter's tape. See the in-store ad for a coupon of 25% off one regular price item under $50 or $12.50 off any item over $50. What a deal! It's Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. JRC Ace Hardware. Guys, it's been a great week. We'll be back again Monday, same time, same station. Buy local, shop local, support local establishments, support live entertainment. Be kind to one another. If you're offended with this show or any other show you hear or see on television, radio, whatever, turn the channel. But just because you're offended doesn't mean you're right. That's right, Chief. It doesn't mean you're right. But just respect everybody else's feelings. It's a tough world out there. Let's all try to come together, which is important. Ringo Starr, John Lennon would say, peace and love, peace and love. We need it more than ever. And thank you all from the bottom of my heart for watching the show. Have an incredible weekend. Be safe if you're out there. And we'll see you guys Monday, same time, same station. Nick Hodges, the piano man, take us out. Have a great weekend, everybody. Peace. Bye-bye.
Time to go, it's the end of the show. See you later from Tony.